Oh, shoot. Hey everyone. I am back. Sorry I wasn't streaming the other day. I did not feel all that great. Check out the volume. Looks good. Okay. So, I'm just gonna do something, like, kinda simple today. Just a little bit of Zenless Zone Zero. Kinda chill out too.
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early birds. It can also be for the night owls.
Hey Mr. Laffyman, welcome. I'm glad you could show up pretty early today.
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Also, looks like Dusk of Nyla ended up subscribing. Or I think she did already, and I just never knew. Or he, I don't know. You pop up and I click on it so fast. Yeah. Sorry about not being here last time. I didn't feel all that great. Not subscribing, I meant to say following. I watch too many VTubers. But yeah, I've been feeling a little bit not great. Kind of like a tight chest feeling. I have an appointment. Well, not to get too like personal, but I do have an appointment in a couple days that I'm gonna go to. It's an early one, so I should be able to stream later on that day. No, it's not that. Well, at least I'm pretty sure it's not. At the very least, I feel like I'd still be able to stream. But yeah, my chest has been feeling tight lately, and I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna go get that checked out. No, I want to make friends with the cat. I pull out the cat food and you didn't want cat food. No. If you do, I also became depressive is my highly emotional sensitive trait. Also, wait, why am I Belle again? Did the cat switch me to a different character? You know what? I won't be Bernice next. I'll be... What else do I have? I guess Bernice is fine. No, it's nothing like surgery. It's just a checkup. But I don't know what this feeling is kind of in my chest, so I would really like to know if it's like allergies or if it's like something more serious that I should get checked out. I haven't been to the doctor in a couple years, so it's probably a good thing to do that now. Oh, that's weird. I never noticed that before. Like, depending on how far you are, the NPCs just have like that shadow to them. But that shadow does not match the character that was there. That's kind of funny. Alright, so I'm gonna do what I was going to do. Well, I'm gonna do a little farming. I've been trying to stock up on some tapes for when I want to level up my characters. I honestly don't know how many I have right now. I will say I started to feel a lot better, like, as the day went on. So I don't know if maybe I'm sleeping wrong or like what. It would help a lot if that was just the case.
Weakling.
Probably is a good idea to start focusing more on my health though. Especially if I ever want to get a job. It's just a line of having suffocated feeling in the chest, usually romance books and comics. Yeah, that's true. I do know that, like, no matter what, like, stuff like stress has been really kind of, like, taxing on me. So if I can get something for that, that might help. Like, I've been managing it a lot more, but you can only do so much.
Weakling.
It's not time to sheathe my blade yet.
Oh, that's why my sound was a little bit off. I had an earbud in. So, it's a good chance that you have feelings, but not joking. I hope you get better. Thank you, Mr. Laughingman. That helps. I have been, on the upside, I have been sleeping a lot better. Like, I don't feel as, like, groggy. Well, that's probably because I've been going to sleep earlier, which is a lot better. Alright, this is the one I'm going to. Actually, should I do this one or Anby's story? Because I could do Trigger's story, but then there's Anby's story, which I've kind of been looking forward to. Some people don't have that luxury. Haven't slept in 4 days. Yeah. It can be difficult. Not to mention tomorrow's like Easter, so I'm going to be having family. So that'll be something. I tell you though, sometimes it feels like I'm always doing something. Actually, I think I'll do Anby's story. Depending on how long it is, I might do both, but we'll do Anby's first.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
Maybe she's busy.
Maybe she's had something important come up lately?
Something important, huh? But even if she was on a mission, she'd still try to reply to a message. Especially if it was from you. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
A few days ago, Trigger visited Scott Outpost. What's up, Mr. Laughingman? Trying to get my attention? Oh no, you're just spelling my name with different letters. If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11, right? Again. Then was the last time you got... Oh no. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're closed right now, don't worry. I'm fine. And I can't rest until I've confirmed her whereabouts. Did I accidentally do Soldier 11s? I mean, that's fine. Recently, she keeps getting redeployed, and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. We are colleagues, after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. What happened, Mr. Laughingman? What's up? You're in luck, however. I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard. And get a good night's sleep, for her sake if nothing else. Thanks. I'll do it for you too, Ray. I know you say that to everyone, but fine, here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not in Defense Force personnel. I'll send you the precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Enter combat. One of my favorite small streamer of mine who suddenly disappeared a good year ago came back today. Oh, really? That's good.
I've got your back. This is the path I follow.
It's always good when that happens. One of the streamers I follow too is going to come back soon, hopefully. It was nice since they were one of my first.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind.
That's good, Mr. Luffyman. I'll have to check them out sometime if I find out who they are. Whoa.
Adjusting for wind.
I'm maintaining no decibels.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there. Pin them down.
Who are they, if you don't mind me asking?
My blade is already sheathed.
You're in my sight. The target's exposed. Increase firepower.
There's no time to lose. Got it!
Oh, token. Okay, good. They gave me polychromes. I feel like the last one I did, they gave me, like, literally 0. Bro, we're under attack, bro. Bro. Zolty Z. I'll have to look him up sometime. I'll screenshot it just to make sure. Don't hit me. You're from the Defense Force, a soldier of the people. You can't just go dishing out vigilante justice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It'll be the corruption here that takes your life. Fine, I'll tell you everything. You're looking for that woman, right? The one wearing that military uniform like yours, with that intriguing face. The others already restrained her, and they took her that way. Is that so? Thank you for your cooperation. Trigger slams the butt of her gun against the enemy's mask. The fake soldier's wailing doesn't save him from being forcibly put to sleep. Sending him into a peaceful oblivion was an act of mercy. Wow. She just legit killed that guy. I like them mostly because they were one of the ones I got along with. Also, first a few streamer I shared my writing and stuff. That's cool.
looking for wind.
I wonder if I could shoot this guy. Wait, I'm aiming backwards. What the?
That's Soldier 11?
Is she there? Oh shoot, yeah, it is her.
Take out that sniper!
I won't let you take her.
It's over. Scatter! Purging slash!
You're in my sights. My bullets are one with the wind. Supporting position.
My blade is already sheathed.
Press the advantage.
I see it.
Amidst the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11! Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her, or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
She can see, but I think it's kind of like the Toph thing, right? Or it's like an echolocation.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Just as Trigger fires a shot, the enemy vanishes into a fissure with Soldier 11 in his arms. More enemies begin closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure is already closed.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Actually, am I doing the Envy story? Because that sounds like her stuff, right? I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. Also, I hope my fan's not too loud. Whoa. It's me, sorry. Could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have the time? Soldier 11 and I will be using up all of our leave starting today. Are you going on a vacation together without me? I'm already racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11, haven't you found her yet? Yeah, please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? I appreciate the offer, but but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest after all. Soldier 11's recent frequent redeployments are also on orders from the higher-ups. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. Why would I ever talk about hornets? Never mind. There's something else too. What? There's more? I want to know, what does Silver's revival mean? Sounds like a new Astra Yao album. You're so sleep deprived that you've lost your sense of humor. Silver's revival, or whatever. Want me to ask about it on internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Aw, stop it, you. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Now, Soldier Trigger, I order you to go and get some rest. A few days later, Trigger receives a call from her companion. According to her reply, she was already reached out to the informant through internet. Contact information, a young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. A young woman holding a fried chicken burger. Hope I can recognize the smell of fried chicken burger. Sneef, sneef. Of course it would be you.
Hello.
Girl without burger.
The one who contacted me on Internet.
Yep.
She ate the burger, probably.
Huh?
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening, but you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the Hollow?
Inside the Hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing.
My glasses are level. Smudged. Sometimes I feel like I should get contacts, but last time I tried that, I really didn't like wearing them. They just irritate my eyes so much. I think I have too sensitive eyes. Also, one time when I was in class, I tried putting them back in after I accidentally knocked one out. And I put it in backwards. That messed... that stung.
You just need to see me in battle.
So you're that Anby. Sorry, I can't trust you yet. Then it looks like I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the Hollow. Once you've seen my combat skills, you'll understand what I mean. Alright, it's a deal. Let's each head back and prepare. Oh, now I'm Anby. So I think I am doing the Anby story, but Trigger is also involved, and that made me think I was doing her story, and it just kept going, Hey, Proxy. Anby, you still haven't gone back to the Cunning Hares? Have I imposed too much? Sorry, I'll help out around the shop. Actually, please don't. Every time you sort videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I would never fight with Nicole. It's just, I got caught up in a sticky situation, and I don't want to drag the Cunning Hares into it. Oh, I see how it is. So dragging us into it is okay, just not them. That's not what I meant. I'll help around the shop. I'll help around the store. And I'll bring you burgers too. Anby... What? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand. Thank you. I like to rest a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit. But I can't keep it from her forever, you know. Oh, that was it? Huh. I might actually be able to do both stories then. We'll see. A short while later. Anby, are you going out? Yeah, is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, burgers, or anything? I might pass by a store on the way back from the Hollow. Off to the Hollows again, just like that? I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burgers, we just want you to return safe in town. Don't worry, I will. In that case, I'll be off. Wow. Did I change my... Mr. Laffy Moon, could you check something for me real quick and tell me what the title of the stream is? I didn't set my stream manager on, so I'm going to turn that on real quick.
I'm listening to an interlude. In movies, long empty scenes like this one are uncommon.
Was she talking about the music that's currently playing? 'Cause that'd be kind of funny.
Do you want to listen together?
Oh, I actually lost a follower. That's fine. Some people stay, some people go. I bet it was that one guy who wanted to get my Discord. Which, to be fair, that's fine. Most people that do that just want to get your, they're trying to get you as like a client for their stream overlay stuff. Like, I've gotten so many that if somebody actually was reaching out to me legitimately, I feel like I wouldn't be able to, like, really talk to them the right way. I do need an overlay. I've been kind of hoping to make one my own, but I should probably just get one that's pre-made or something. You're very punctual. Back then, I used to make soldiers who were late do push-ups. Soldier 11's the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment, nor has she ever been out of contact. We'll find her, Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. This time, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you. When I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
Standing by. Copy that.
Adjusting for wind.
They're exposed. Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
Is it weird to say that I feel like the game is moving, like, slower or
You don't strike
something?
me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
Like, not that it's moving bad, but it's like combat feels a little bit slower than I'm used to. I think because I use Miyabi a lot, and she's very, very fast.
Be gone!
I see now. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
I thought Soldier 11 uses fire.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, pretty much. That's their sense of humor.
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No, I'm the one who should be
Yeah, I
saying
liked
sorry.
it.
I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology.
Also, by the way, Mr. Laughingman, I have like, what is it? 1, 2, 3. I have like 4 works in progress, and 2 of them I'm hoping to finish soon. 3 actually. One of them is a little bit NSFW because it's like a bunny girl kind of thing. The other one's like a Pokemon thing that I just kind of like was doing as a sketch to like kind of shake the cobwebs out, really. And then the other is the emote that I hope to have to give you soon. So just giving you the heads up on that. I hope I can have one of those done by tomorrow. Although I'll be pretty busy.
If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production.
So who's the original, though? If they're all copies, is like Soldier 11 the original? Is Ambi the original? But she's actually she's Soldier 0. Man, my tongue was kind of weird. I think I bit it. Yeah, I wonder who the original is then.
As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Ambi, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that.
Oh, let me scoot back. Get a little more comfortable.
There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit.
I kind of thought Trigger was one of them too, but I guess she's a lot different than I had thought originally. Also, she's like blonde.
But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force?
I think she's a bit taller than Ambi too.
Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So that's how she is now.
Very
She's the
dedicated.
model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
Are you drawing right now, Mr. Lucky Moon?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat.
Oh yeah, Mind Goblin, just like Gricko, huh? A psionic goblin.
Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation? I'll take Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Adjusting for wind. You're in my sight.
Fracture!
Happy you know what I was referring to. Yeah, I feel like I've referenced Legends of Evantris a couple times.
Fire support ready. Time to pin them down.
Ooh, there's a crate back here. Now I gotta check down here. But I think I got everything. Guess what I am trying? What are you trying? Trying something new? Excuse me.
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now.
Opening.
The target's weary.
Standing by.
Reporting position. Show no mercy.
Warning.
My bullets are one with the wind.
At your command.
You know, for a sniper, she actually gets very, very up close and personal.
I'll pierce right through.
Eliminating target.
You're in my sight.
Oh, guess what you're drawing? I don't want to sound narcissistic, but is it me?
Quick shot.
Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay. My voice did not go out. Oh, you're not wrong. I was working on your fan art this morning. Only got the line art. Well, the line art's very important. Once you got that down, the rest usually follows. Oh, a cutscene.
Ambi, what is that?
It was her, but also not her.
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
I see. Let's give chase.
Basically what I'm working on is basically stone giants walking under the sea. Ooh, owl stuff. That's interesting. Inside a lab tucked away in a building somewhere.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever.
Oh my word.
Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain.
Yeah, you kind of got it too, huh? She just has that feeling about her, right?
Ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
It doesn't help that her, like, outfit is very torn up too. Oh, another one.
Ugh! You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves too? Be gentle!
So she's the speak no evil, she is the see no evil, where's the hear no evil?
Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is.
It's phantom limb syndrome, if anything. If somebody was to get an arm replaced, or they lose an arm, they can still feel the old one. Although now I'm wondering if that has to do with somebody getting an arm replaced too. Although I guess for you it's more the ship of Theseus at this point.
But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
Her name is Twiggy?
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's...
Alright, hold on, I missed that.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right?
She better be. By the way, I gave you a golem. Oh, nice. I never considered having anything like a golem before. I mean, unless I'm playing Pokemon, but that's something different.
There you are.
Whoa.
So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right?
Did they put an eye mask? No, wait, that's her.
What a hideous name.
That's her goggles, and she's got her eyes closed. It's a mini golem just for house chores. Oh, thank you.
But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you.
She's... oh. Is she gonna try and swap bodies? Brains?
What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was...
I'll be honest. Whoever the scientist that worked on whoever the scientists were that worked on the silver experiments or the silver program, they probably did a lot of messed up stuff with these, like, clones. Like, to them, it was just like, oh, if we lose one, we could just make more. They saw them all as disposable.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me.
No, I know not all scientists are bad. It's just like these scientists in particular lacked anything that even resembled ethics.
Alright, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment.
Okay, don't look at me lore-wise. I did some messed up things. Well, what matters is you didn't experiment on people that, like, without consent.
I'll go handle it. After that,
At least not that many people.
I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
We'll have words later, Mr. Laughingman. For now, I will continue. Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger pressed their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sounds inside.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here.
Frosty.
So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
Anby, what's the current plan? It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Go on, I'm listening. That's it. That's the whole plan? Yep, please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. Is this how Silver Squad always operates? I'm the captain, and so that's how it's always been done. However, back then, there was usually backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans. Twiggy, if I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. Her backup plans. What's her style? First, feign weakness, before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to gain the upper hand. That does sound a lot like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option's been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Andy. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand, and I'll be careful. I was going to try and be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind. Mr. Laffyman. Oh, I'm also doing a lot of reflective visuals. It will be my hell. You know you don't have... Well, it's kind of cheating, but you could just copy the image you're reflecting, flip it to what you're doing on the mirror, and then use free transform to kind of like fudge it a little. But that's just me.
This place is cold.
I sensed the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too. Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Probably her theme song.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs.
Ooh.
Such kind-hearted folks.
Like, I'm not disgusted, but, like, that's, like, frightening. Like, just being alone and found without limbs like that, like, yikes. Where did she get... Oh, wait. Are these... I think these are cybernetics. So, like, her limbs were corrupted up to this point, and then they were replaced. Like, I don't want to feel sorry for her because of what she's trying to do right now, but you kind of have to feel a little bit sorry for her. Like, she was basically left to die by the people that made her. She lost her arms and her legs, and now, like, she's still trying to do what she used to, but, like, I don't know.
They sold me.
And then that, what the?
And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again.
Oh, God, what the hell? Oh boy. I don't like the sound of that. I mean, jeez.
I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain.
God, like, kind of understandable why she's crashing out right now, if I'm being perfectly honest.
And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl, cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell.
God.
Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home, and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research, and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm.
It's kind of interesting that they kept their hair short, and Ambi and Soldier 11 let theirs grow out. Hers is like grown out just a bit, while Soldier 11's is grown out a lot.
You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Ambi rushes off to the out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
Oh!
Say no more. I've got it. Target locked. Hold in position. Sniper's Creed. 1 shot, 1 kill. Time to pin him down.
Got a fracture!
Supporting position. Show no mercy. The target's weary. Adjusting for wind. Fire support ready. You're in my sight. Quick shot.
Roger.
Recalibrating. Supporting position. Show no mercy. Time to pin them down. The target's weary. Adjusting for wind. I'll pierce right through.
That's the Captain Amby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Amby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But so, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Everything I've been through, I thought it would be forgotten, but I still remember.
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Have you ever dyed your hair once before? Technically, no, but I did try to put some hair color in my hair, but I have black hair. So I tried putting this silver stuff that I thought would make it look kind of silver, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
I was trying to do cosplay, is what I was doing.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Oh, 1 second. Ban this person. Okay. Sorry, I just happened to look down and I saw that there was a bot. Weird that it shows up on the other one, but still.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value.
I dyed my hair my freshman year, dyed it red, and it was nice, but I prefer my black hair with a white streak in front of my right eye. Oh, that's cool. Is that what your hair looks like now?
You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me, just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
Whoa.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to, convince her of anything at this point. I think she's too far gone.
You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy.
Just take that step, Twiggy. Come on.
I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake.
You've been through a lot. You could just, you can't forget it, but maybe you could move on from it, or I don't know.
Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should
She's not gonna take it though. The conversation is interrupted. Ambi is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. It's Soldier 11. She's pale, but there are still signs of life in her, and she's breathing faintly.
Alright, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Ambi.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Twiggy kicks the limp Soldier 11 on the ground. Ambi quickly lifts her up and hands her the trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Ambi, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I mean, at the very least, she gave her back, right? Like, it's not good, any of what she did to her before, but like, maybe there's some part of her that's still, like, I don't know.
I see how it is.
Not broken.
Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
Like, don't let what she's saying fool you. I think she's legitimately hoping that you come back.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Twiggy stands and watches as Ambi leaves.
Hey, go contact you-know-who.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I'm back.
Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this.
What the heck was that?
Our best shot is exploiting Ambi's inner weakness.
Alright, never mind. She's still gonna go through with this.
She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed. Focus, I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
She thinks it's too far. She's gone too far to come back. Her daring ruthless fighting style, now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck.
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Ambi, are you okay? It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As you requested, I left her at random play video store. The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Now's not the time to be talking about that. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Ambi follows Trigger to the video store. Ambi, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11, how's her condition? Stable, that's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? Ambi approaches Soldier 11 and softly calls out her name, calls out a name. Looks like it didn't work. Ambi lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave.
What is this place? And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Harin, so that's her real name?
Great, you're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Plus they live next to a ramen shop, so like, they got some cheap food.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know
Actually,
how
just talk to
short-handed
her.
we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Can't. Oh. So that's her
Carolyn?
name.
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Ambi. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help.
That's gonna be a long story.
Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back.
I think she'd probably prefer ramen, but that's just me.
Not so fast, Ambi. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By
Yep,
the way,
there it is.
General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
And she's passed out.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, She'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
Kind of a lose-lose situation. She couldn't have done anything before, and doing anything now will just bring Soldier 11 back to when all that stuff happened, you know?
But I'm not you, Ambi. That's the point.
Yeah, that's also true.
If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Good, I need these two to make up.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either, but I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Oh, Hal isn't here. That's weird. I've almost never seen this empty. Oh, considering the time, he might be asleep. Hal is a very diligent worker. Looks like I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right, so we're billing it all on the Cunning Hair's account. No. Oh? As of right now, I'm not Ambi of the Cunning Hairs. But you talk and look like Ambi of the Cunning Hairs, so you must be Ambi of the Cunning Hairs. Whoa. How can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making that face? Jeez, look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need right now is some sleep. How about it? Want to sleep on my bed? It's really soft, you know. It is objectively very soft. And I also think it's best if you go get some rest now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill anyway. Or maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet. If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, I don't mind keeping you company. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? Wow, I didn't think you'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm glad you have the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh? What is it? Is it a fight? Yeah, the dog can be a little bit loud. It's usually when somebody, like, shows up, but, like, sometimes she just barks out of nowhere for no reason. Pretty much, it's a date. A date? Good night. And last part. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. Do you know where they went? Though they didn't tell me where they were headed, they're probably on a date together, right? A date. Why didn't they take me along with them? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, an optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Trigger wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me? Maybe she wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around outside like this? Being able to use all their energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness, that is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Anby. What? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are part of this. We have the right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. Just like a blockbuster movie, no matter how complete the original story is, they'll always find a way to make a terrible sequel. I just don't want to see that sequel. Now, that's a hard metaphor to follow, but there are some pretty good sequels out there too. Yeah, and sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. We won't force you, we just hope that you know you're never alone. Why is this right? Besides, is this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Anby, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. But even then, I already had a feeling you would become partners. We would become partners with a bond of trust, and share moments that could never be replaced together. Yes, thanks for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hare Z2. Whoa, is your running away saga finally over? I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Belle? Boom, called it, Wise. Told you Anby would contact the Cunning Hares today. Come on, time to cough up my 5,000 dennies. You really got it right, Belle. And here I was thinking it was premature to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others just like that. So, you two already contacted everyone at the Cunning Hairs before I asked? No, that was all Bill. Nicole, Billy, and Nikomata should have arrived at 6th Street by now. Belle and I still have to open the shop. Do you mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Thank you so much, really. I'm truly grateful. Polychromes, polychromes. Do I have enough for a pool? Yes, I do have enough for a pool. But not enough to get that one. Alright, 8 to the next A or higher, and an S guaranteed in 17 pulls. We'll see what happens. My lips are a little dry. Hey, Nicole. Time to get some stuff
Nicole?
out of the way.
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole.
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen, Ambi. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The Cunning Hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
I still really wonder what's going on with Billy. He's the one we know the least about, I think.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, you finally need me?
Yeah. There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier. I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
I guess it depends on who the cat is. Hi, Billy. Ambi. It's good to finally see you, Sob. I was this close to mentally preparing myself to lose you. This close. I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. How have you been lately? Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, she's known that you've been crashing at the proxies this whole time. She just thought that busting in to take you away would defeat the purpose. So when you took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed, deep down she was probably really relieved. As for Nekomata, and don't be startled, she's been genuinely really worried about you. Nekomata was worried about me? You may not have been able to see it, but our little Nekomata's been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew you seemed to be mixed up in something heavy. And she just understands better than almost anyone how wrong the idea of just solving the problem on your own strength is. Just yesterday, Nekomata was muttering to herself, if only I paid more attention to her. She cares about me? Yeah, she even has a gift for you. She said that she wants to give it to you when she sees you again. She has a gift for me? You look really shocked. To be honest, so am I. Really, I can't help but marvel at how amazing the friendships between girls can be. Maybe I should watch a few more flicks about girl bands or something. Oh, right. When you see Nekomata, make sure you don't tell her I said any of that. Otherwise, she'll definitely scratch up my paint job with her claws. Just like a ball of steel wool on a non-stick pan. Ambi, promise me, please. Say that you promise me. She's right here in the corner.
Who's there? Ambi! It's you!
Did her ears get bigger? Or am I just...
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, Nekomata has a special gift for you. Here you go.
Oh, it's a little doll. That's cute. Why is it so top heavy? To simulate how someone often dives headfirst into the hollow meow.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole. But it turned out super ugly, with a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and, wow, it somehow looked just like our Ambi.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Oh, I take it. Keep it with you all the time, and don't let it out of your sight.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh, wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
It's where she keeps her catnip.
Yeah? Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
All right, I'll trust you. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Ooh, Lady Nekomata appreciates your rare treat. But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
You hear Paimon, but I hear Nahida a little bit more. The doll somehow feels heavier in Ambi's hands. Ambi lowers her head as Nekomata grins. Ambi, I just received some information. The person you're looking for is at Luminous Square. There was another woman beside her, and the 2 were looking toward the riverside. I see. Thank you. Nicole, thank you. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Go and have fun. Remember, to come home afterward. Alright. Oh, they went to the hot pot place. No, wait, they didn't go there. They went to the playground? Bam, bam. Oh, it's a cat.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Ambi. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected. Surprisingly soft.
Man, her memory really is shot.
We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security. The public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
Oh, wow. I guess it really was
The
one.
store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes. I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier for ya. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate. So I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this? A doll? It looks a little familiar.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Aw, she likes it. Soldier 11 looks confused, but still takes the doll and hugs it tightly. So tight it almost bursts.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
It's time to head back now. Be sure not to catch a cold. Excuse me. Hey, which one did I talk to? You're finally back, Envy. Looks like you had a great time. Have you had dinner yet? If not, I still have some leftover carrot chips here. You can have as many as you want. I already ate. I had 2 hamburgers. Jeez. Really? Won't eating 2 hamburgers before bed make you gain weight? No, I'll burn it off. I'll burn it all off overnight. If you want to drag someone to join you for a night run, take Wise. He'll totally be up psyched for it. Really? I wonder if Wise and Belle are actually, like, exercising more. Hamby, you're back. Trigger and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. If there's nothing else you need to do, you should probably turn in early today too. Okay, thank you, Wise. Thank you and Belle for all you've done, for the Cunning Hairs and me. Actually, I have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hairs. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would never have dared to imagine. Anby, what prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just felt like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, Wise. You know, I never stopped to really look at Anby's backpack or whatever that is. Or I guess it's like a generator? Is that you? Who borrowed this one? Or you two? Oh.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
What?
It's Anby. Just Anby.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you.
Anby recounts everything about Silver Squad from its creation to its downfall.
There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation, a suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment, but the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
Did you survive? Did you die? Sadly, yes, but I lived.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive Bangbu into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It's like, really? Did you do it? Come on. I know you don't have your memory, but you can kind of put two and two together.
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself. So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward.
I have been told before that, like, even when you lose your memory, your body still remembers things, like sensory memories. So, like, even when the mind forgets, the body still remembers.
If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation, and have a good night's sleep.
No, Ambi. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't!
It's almost midnight.
Ambi.
Ambi closes her eyes and her forehead touches Soldier 11's. Soldier 11's fingers tighten their grip on Ambi, digging into her skin. Suddenly, Soldier 11's grip loosens. Her expression turns blank.
What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night.
But, like, she already lost her memory, so, like... Or did she... I'm a little confused there.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Ambi, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Ambi, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me, Proxy. So please, help me. Take me back in that hollow and help me smash up that weird lab so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got someplace to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
In the Cunning Hair's temporary base.
Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Ambi?
I still really wish I could have pulled Andy, but I didn't have enough
I never thought I'd be
polychromes.
back in this uniform.
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
And a blind spot. Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
You look so intimidating like this. This new you is so reliable, Andy.
The past me was reliable too.
True.
I just noticed the Proxy's in Naos right now. It's been a while since I did that.
The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
No need to be so formal.
What you deserve.
Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy.
I'm heartbroken, Ambi. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it.
Seems less like help and more like a witness. Also, I just noticed like the little burger hair clip.
We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
Oh, are these all the rejects?
This is so weird. These Ambies. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Like,
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
or maybe she just made more?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. that can put me in touch with the big shots at TOPS, that can help fund my research.
Suddenly, there in the frigid lab, you catch a glimpse of something emerging from the recesses of your memory.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs.
Oh no.
You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all.
I do remember they were talking about that when we were doing the chapter with Tops and the bidding.
You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me? It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs.
But she's just treating them like the scientists treated them.
But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own. Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And you would be its commander. And me, I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want. Captain, do you want to come home?
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the Hollow.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted. Get out of here!
A vial of medicine appears in Twiggy's hand. She injects half the liquid into her arm. Girl A suddenly snatches the needle away and injects the remaining liquid into her own arm. Wow.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone...
She corrupted both of them?
I want to protect you. Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born.
I will never let you be lonely.
A strange scene transpires. The helpless replicas are torn apart and absorbed by the two massive, monstrous shadows. Moments later, a familiar figure appears before these terrifying enemies. Oh, these ones? I understand the symbolism, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan of fighting these ones.
You. Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II. The current you feels really familiar.
Wait a bit. I never expected to be able to face you like this.
I think the only reason I don't like these reels that much is just all the teleporting.
Show no mercy, even if our opponent is tricky. Don't push yourself, understood?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Loyalty. Now you pay. Engaging.
Even though I lost my first 50-50 with Ultra 11, I do sort of understand how to play it
I
better.
shouldn't miss this feeling.
At least, I shouldn't miss it too often.
Also, if my voice sounds a little off, I can kind of hear it too. I feel so good with
Stay safe. Off balance.
Jeez, I'm running out of HP really fast.
Witness my resolve.
Oh wait, I didn't want to lower the difficulty.
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Ambi?
It threw me all the way back here? Okay.
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
This new you is so reliable, Ambi.
The past me was reliable too.
True. The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
No need to be so formal. Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
I think that's the first time I've ever lost during a story mission.
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you.
I'm heartbroken, Ambi.
Skip. Oops,
This is
nope.
so weird. These ambies.
Get out of here!
You. Feels really familiar.
Please okay. I never expected to be able to face you like this.
Also, their movement is very difficult to counter.
Stay safe. Outside. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is Twiggy.
That's my line.
Switching positions.
Target acquired.
Loyalty. I shouldn't miss this feeling.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
Let's kind of control this a bit.
The final blow.
Fire's right! I won't let you have it! Heads up!
Don't push yourself. Understood?
If it really lowered the difficulty, I'm a little disappointed.
Why did I subconsciously...
I like to, I usually like to beat things as they are, without handicaps, you know? Whoa! Guess they never truly lost that part of them.
Did I fail the combat test again?
Oh, she lost her memory.
I told you, I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
She got reset to 0, so... I wonder if she remembers anything. At least from before.
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Ambi. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward.
Yeah, she did say that.
I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Wait, what did you say, Mr. Laughingman? If a drink smells like the sea but tastes like a coconut and looks like red wine, what would you call it? The Red Sea? I don't know. Parting the Red Sea.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
Oh. I wonder if Nekomata did that on purpose.
I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Ambi?
I mean, you could also call it like tropical Red Sea. There's a deathly silence here, as though everything that happened was just a nightmare.
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Anby, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Mobile Squad can take over from here.
Really? That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
Don't compromise now, or maybe you should think things over.
Really? This might sound a little selfish, but if it weren't for this evil, I'd never have gotten the chance to meet you, Amby. Plus, there's no way I could just ignore all the weird stuff that's happened today. For example, that medicine, or how Twiggy turned into an ethereal that seemed more cunning than an average one.
She did have, like... She had her wits about her, kind of like how, that one guy, something with a B, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Booker? I don't think it was Booker.
But even so, you're right. It's just... I don't know how to make a decision that I won't regret.
That's a decision that only you can make, Amby. Well, that brings proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
The proxy ends the comms. The deathly silence returns. They're leaving it to her to decide.
I've made up my mind.
She's gonna destroy it. No, everyone's here. Like Amara, Nicole, Billy. Amby, welcome back. The Cunning Hairs are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left you either. Or hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you, and make sure you're safe and sound. You want to chat with them first? Oh, yeah. Wise and I will be waiting for you right here. Those clothes sure bring back memories, Amby. I was wearing them when you found me. I didn't even realize how much time has gone by. It's impressive that you can still fit into your old clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my wardrobe from back then. Yeah, I agree. Oh, where did that come from? And where are you looking, Amby? I'm not. You're still an awful liar. Hey, Nakamata. Did you give me that doll to monitor me? Meow? You sure discovered that quickly. I have been hoping to snatch it back first. I suppose I do have that thing too, though. That thing? What thing? Something like... what was it again? Oh, the right to privacy. I don't know about things like that. I was just thinking that if a dummy burger girl like you disappears without a word again, then... Nicole will be worried about you. You'll make Nicole super worried. Worried to death. Sorry, I won't do that. I won't do it again. Piggy promise? Excuse me, cutie, have you seen my friend Amby? That was a weird line, Billy. I am Amby, you're my colleague Billy. I am really Amby and can prove it to you. I remember all the things that we went through together. Don't give me that flustered look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the Cunning Hairs? Not bad. It really suits you. Maybe I should switch back to my old threads too. That would be really interesting, Billy. Although I really do like the current thing you have on. Has Soldier 11 been picked up already? Don't worry, I promise you I'll take good care of her. Letting her enter the Hollow in such an unstable state doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not about letting her, but accompanying her. Everyone has things that they're committed to, aren't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through, but I can make sure she's not alone. Oh, so that's how you see it? And are you sure you won't cause any problems for Soldier 11 with the military? The military's fractional struggles never cease. The military's factional struggles never cease. Unfortunately, ancient history like the Silver Company isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on the sofa in a video store. Sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out for the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited to being in the military. Including yourself? Absolutely not. Ambi, you really do move fast. I do hope you do. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so happy seeing you smile again, especially considering everything that's happened. Because I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. Then Wen can rest easy, for now. What? When? Proxy and Wise. I know. Just expressing my gratitude with words alone won't be enough. I just hope someday I get a chance to help you too. And then I'll give it my best, just like today. Wow, now that's something that we can look forward to. We'll remember it next time we find ourselves in a sticky situation, or we'll commandeer Ambi of the Cunning Hairs with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. Sorry, I feel like I'm losing my whistle a little. I'll be standing by at all times, waiting your summons. Afterwards, it seems to be as though a long time has passed before. Belle, guess who I ran into on the street? Me? Your doppelganger? Now that would be quite interesting. Pity, that wasn't the case this time. I actually ran into Ambi and Trigger eating burgers together. They're really close. I thought so too, so I went over to say hi and catch up with them. What did you talk about? It might be faster if you just ask them directly. They were asking me why they hadn't seen you around yet. They're right by 141 right now. Do you want to talk with them? I just realized, I wonder how warm it gets in random play. It has to be cold, right? Videotapes can't survive in the heat. Hey, what up? Hey, how'd you get outside here before I could?
Oh, fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Wouldn't you call them chicken sandwiches instead of burgers? Or is it like chicken fried steak?
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, it would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
Burgers do have a smell, though.
No, there's a smell, right?
Mm-hmm. The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when it's a fried chicken burger.
That's not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
Did you lose your sense of smell?
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Ambi out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Ambi.
Like I said, that's great.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Ambi.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hudion's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hudion is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
So like sodium?
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
You're welcome anytime.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on, you can get whatever you like.
Didn't you just eat one? Or two, or three? Several. And, well, that's that. Claim that, and that's pretty much all there is. That was a pretty good story. I was actually surprised how much Soldier 11 was involved in it, but it is kind of a shame that they didn't really actually make up. Before I go, let's do 2 more pulls and see if we get lucky. Alright, 1 more. Nope, not even an A rank. That's a shame. Alright, we're ending on a loss tonight. So, with that being said, I will see you guys later. Have a good night, Mr. Laffy Moon. Thank you for showing up. And I will see you, well, like I said, I'll see you later. Have a good afternoon, evening, well, now it's evening, morning, or afternoon. Later.